Hi, in today's recipe, I'm gonna show you how to make some creamy celery soup. And for this, I'm gonna use one bunch of celery. This equals to 3 cups. As you can see, I chopped them to this size. And also, I'm using the stems only. So if you find these tiny leaves, I didn't use the leaves here. Also, I'm gonna use onion, one big onion chopped, the juice of half lemon, 1 teaspoon of dry thyme, 1 teaspoon of celery salt. If you don't have this one, you can skip it and just use regular salt, half teaspoon of black pepper, nutmeg, just a pinch. I'm gonna use 1 liter of chicken broth. You can get the ready one or you can make one at home. 150 ml of cooking cream, oil, vegetable or olive oil, up to you. Let's get started. In a pot, I'm gonna add some around 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm using olive oil here, but you can use the corn oil or sunflower oil. To that, I'm gonna add the onion and start to just stir a little bit. I want just the onions to be tender and soft. To that, I'm adding the celery. I'm gonna cook for a few minutes before adding the rest of my ingredients. As you can see, I'm reducing the heat right now. We don't want to burn them. And I'm gonna start to toss in the spices, the celery salt and the thyme and the black pepper, the nutmeg also, and everything I'm gonna add to the celery right now. I want to cook the celery very well. This will take time. It's always better to use the freshly grounded nutmeg. I'm just stirring the ingredients before adding the broth. Now 1 liter of chicken broth. You can use regular one or the low sodium one. Depends, you can make it at home. Now cover it and we will leave it around 30 minutes first. This is after 30 minutes. I'm gonna just try the celery to see. I think it needs a little longer. Also, I'm gonna taste the salt now. Here you can adjust the salt. Salt and pepper is up to your own taste. As you can see, I just added 1 teaspoon of salt. I will leave it for longer. You can check. The salt is fine for me now. This is after 45 minutes. It's well done now. So using a blender stick like this, I'm gonna smooth the soup to make it creamy. You can use the blender jar if you don't have this stick. Be careful at this point, it's super hot. As you can see the texture, you can stop at any point. I would like to have very creamy soup. So we added all the ingredients except for the cream. The final step is adding the cream. We don't cook the cream. So we're waiting till this is totally creamy and smooth like this. You can test the texture. And a sip to see. Totally delicious. A few minutes more. As you can see, I'm tilting the pot to make sure not to splash the hot soup all over. Now it's very low heat. It's simmering. Now I'm gonna switch off the heat and add the cream. As you can see, and give it a nice stir, and the soup is ready. We can garnish whatever we want. I'm adding this celery flower and some fried onions. I hope you will try this recipe. If you like my video, give me a thumb up and push the subscribe button to see the new on my channel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.